Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our brand new video. Right now it's hot, almost in the middle of the day, summertime. And for today I'm going to be doing some weightless Texas rig fishing. I'm currently using this is the Crush City Pigstick, a nice little stick worm. And the pattern that I'm using is called Tilapia. It's a nice pattern to use if you're wanting to mimic tilapia. And there's definitely tilapia in this little pond right here. It also has a nice little bluegill imitation as well. I like how the clouds came out, gave it a nice new look, but it does have a nice bluegill imitation. So with my weightless setup right here, I'm going to use this to mimic both tilapia and bluegills. All right, everyone, we're going to see what I can grab on the Crush City Pigstick. At least the clouds are out right now, but anyways, here it is right here. Nice weightless presentation stick worm, and I do love the feel. I do love the presentation and the feel of it. It has a nice design. I do like the nice rib cages, the unique rib cage design throughout the body, and it feels like it has a lot of action. I do want to talk about the durability once I catch a few bass. Hopefully today I'll talk about the durability as well as the action and presentation, and just give you guys my overall thoughts and review. But I'm just going to go ahead and just flip it. Something's right there. I'm just going to entangle my line and flip it by the structure right here. Let's talk about the weight of the worm. Okay. Just going to let it fall right there. I do like the weight. I can feel it touching the bottom. And I'm just gonna fish around the banks over here. Just start off over here and see what I can grab on the pig stick. Just let it fall right here. Something grabbed it. Oh, let's go. First bass on the pig stick. Fighting nice and hard too. Okay, nice little bass. Oh, just gonna flip it right there. Wow, you guys, right there on the Crush City Pig stick. Got him right in the bottom of the mouth. Here's the worm, right on tilapia. Ooh. Let me get him unhooked real quick. Ooh, gotta be careful. Ooh. All right, I got you, buddy. Just gonna grab you right there. I'm gonna talk about the pattern and the technique that I did. And I got him right in the bottom of the lip. But here's bass number 1 on the Crush City Pigstick. Awesome way to start off the video. All I did, I just flipped my lure. I flipped the worm right there and just let it fall. The nice natural fall like a dying tilapia, a dying bluegill. And out came this bass right here. Let's go, everyone. Bass number 1 on the pig stick. All right, everyone. Just gonna gently place him right here. Nice and gentle. Ooh, there he goes. It's pretty clear right here. You can just watch him take off, but awesome start off, you guys. Bass number 1 on the Crush City Pigstick. Definitely a great time to use a weightless stick worm, whether if you're doing a Texas rig or a wacky rig. But I'm gonna go ahead and tie it back on and keep fishing. Off to a great start. All right, that was really cool. Nice little bass in this pond. Just right over here on the pig stick. Just gonna cast it right here again. Just gently twitch my wrist to get it to kick a bit, like a dying tilapia, a dying bluegill, bait fish. And so far I like this worm. It's a really nice stick worm. Body is torn up a bit. That bass did put up a fight, but it's still in good condition right here, as you can see. Let's go over here again. I might have to change it pretty soon. I do have the black and blue pattern with me as well. That's also another good pattern to use for the profile, for the silhouette. Good way to mimic a bug or a dying bait fish. So I might switch to that in a bit. Alright, you guys. Little guy right here. Bass number 2 near the same spot. Oh wow. Yeah, he's smaller than the other bass, but I'll take him right here. It's bass number 2 on the Crush City. Right there on the pig stick. Right now they're just hanging over here. I did have to come back. It was getting pretty hot earlier and I was getting kind of hungry, so I just went back to my place, got some drinks, electrolytes, and made some good food. So now I'm back, and that's bass number 2 on the Pigstick from Crush City. A nice little stick worm. I do like it a lot. Looks like they're chasing some bait fish. There you go. There he goes. Since I am using a bait fish pattern, Tilapia, so I'm gonna keep moving around. I'm glad that the sun is going down. It's a lot cooler than it was before. And hopefully the bass are roaming out. Let's keep going. Alright everyone, so I do want to talk about the durability real quick. So that was my second bass on one worm, and I already had to cut it down a bit. Sorry, there you go. It was pretty ripped up here, so I did cut it in half to give a more of a finesse profile, like a little worm, a little bait fish profile. But that's definitely one thing that's sticking out to me so far. I mean, I do like the action and presentation, but the durability seems okay for now, you know. I feel like I've had better, you know, durability luck on the like yum dingers, for example. I feel like that worm has better durability. But either way, I'm liking this worm. I think this is a really nice stick worm to use, the Pigstick. There you go. But that's one thing I do want to point out is the durability. Might need some adjustments or something. Now I'm on this side. I'll show you guys a closer look once again. Just little bite-sized finesse style. Just gonna cast it right there, just around the bank, let it fall. It's very light since it's weightless, so I'm just paying attention to the line. And just little bites. I'm gonna keep moving down over here. Just fish along the bank. Alright everyone, so I switched patterns. I made a switch to black and blue, the nice standard iconic black and blue flake. The sun is starting to go down. The water is still a little bit murky, but it's still pretty natural. But we have the silhouette, the profile of the black and blue for the bass to see. It does stick on the water, you know, the best compared to other colors because of the bold presentation and silhouette. So we're going to see how this goes, everyone. Again, we're just gonna fish along the banks, see what I can grab. So far I'm at 2, and now I'm using the new pattern, black and blue. Alright everyone, I'm back. It's a brand new day. Today is Sunday. It's nice and sunny, nice and warm, a bit cloudy. It just started to get pretty dark the other day, but I was able to land 2 bass on the Texas rigged Crush City stick worm, the Pigstick. But now I got it wacky rigged. I decided to switch it to more of another weightless, more of a finesse presentation, a finesse style presentation with the wacky rig. A nice and slow fall, and it did just rain just the other day. You know, I kind of wish it didn't, but here we are. So I'm just going to continue. I'm definitely going to reach down there and then at that corner over there. But I'm just going to start off over here again. So far I caught 2. I want to catch a few more. It's nice and warm. Catch a few more on the stick worm wacky rig, and then give my review. Oh wow. Oh man, small little guy. Just kind of had it chilling in front of me for a bit. I'll take him either way. I'm not going to complain. Nice little bass. Got him on top of the jaw right there. I got to check the camera angle. Just kind of had it rolling for a bit. And just gently felt this guy pick it up right there on the black and blue wacky rig. There you go, right there. Nice little small healthy bass. Got the worm right there. Kind of flew off. I'm just going to put him right in here. Nice little release. Oh, no, there he goes. Nice little tunnel. I'm going to check that footage real quick. You know, like what I said, I kind of had it just sitting right there in front of me, kind of dead sticking in the shallow and the banks, and that little bass came out of nowhere. Just tore it right off right there. That's bass number 3. So that was just off of one bass, that little small bass on the wacky rig. It wasn't even a heavy hook set. It was just nothing heavy, nothing serious at all, but you can see right here, it's already pretty much gone right there. just tear it off and use the rest like on a Ned rig. But that's the thing about the durability. I do feel like Crush City can improve the durability of the lure. You know, besides that, it works really well. I do like the action and presentation, but that is my one concern about this lure, is just the overall durability. But we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna tie another black and blue on and see what else I can grab before I conclude this video. Got my Texas rig set up in my pop and perch right over here, bluegill imitation. But I'm gonna focus more on the stick worm. So like I said, that was bass number 3. Got a fresh new worm right there. We're gonna see how long this one lasts. I want to catch a few more and then talk about the worm. Just continue right up this bank, reach that corner down there. Just gonna let it sink just like last time, using a weightless setup. And then just gently twitch my wrist to get it to kick, to mimic a dying bait fish. I'm just gonna mimic it. I've been mimicking a dying bluegill, like at the beginning, the tilapia pattern, a dying tilapia. And there's tilapia in this pond. I have caught them before, some good sized tilapia. And there's also bluegill. Bluegills, they're starting to pop out right now during this time of the year. So I'm just mimicking dying tilapia, you know, injured and distressed tilapia and bluegills. And so far it's been working. See, it came back again. That might have been like a gar or a bluegill, but it just rattled the worm again, just right in this area. That was probably a small bluegill. I'm telling y'all, the bluegills are coming out. I've been seeing small little bluegills schooling up right now. Some of them are hiding underneath that concrete structure. You know, it's all about, oh my gosh. And I fell right down too. I had something right there and I fell down. Oh my gosh. Let's get up and keep going. I have to catch what's over here. I tripped right over here as I was setting the hook and I missed it right there. That's so funny. I'm having a good day. 3 bass on the pig stick worm from Crush City. Got the black and blue right here. You know, despite the durability issues, I do like it. It's a nice worm. It does catch you fish. The bass seem to enjoy it. The action and presentation. Yeah, you guys, it's nice overall. Oh, wait. Hold up, something got it. Something got it right here. Let's go, there you go, you guys. Bass number 4. Oh, there goes the worm. See what I'm saying? Oh, wow, let's go, you guys. Bass number 4. As I was saying, and there goes my worm. So yeah, you guys, it's definitely the issue of this worm is the durability. But besides that, I'm sorry, y'all. Oof, come on. Besides that, I mean, it catches bass right there, as you can see. Got him around the bottom of the mouth right here, which is a good spot. My pliers are right there, but I don't think I need it. Let me just kind of gently yank it out. Bass number 4. Nice little neighborhood pond bass, as you can see right here. I'm just fishing off the bank. In fact, I think this was the bass that I lost earlier when I fell down, so I'll take it either way. Let's keep going, everyone. Bass number 4. I'm just going to push down the bank right here. All right, let's gently place him in. Just right there. There he goes, nice and natural. Beautiful. Bass number 4. I lost my worm right there, just ripped it right off. Like I said, I'm definitely going to talk about the durability in the review. I'm going to give a lot of feedback about it. But I'm going to go ahead and tie another one. I might use tilapia this time, another, you know, bait fish imitation since there's tilapia, and just finish off from there. But it's bass number 4. 2 in the Texas rig, 2 in the wacky rig. I do think it's better off on the wacky rig because of the weightless presentation. Let's keep going, everyone. See, I'm just letting it sit here right here again. There you go, bass number 5. Let's go. I'm about to fall down again. I'm about to fall. Oh, almost fell straight down. Awesome, you guys. Wow. Yeah, this is definitely rocking on the wacky rig. I think stick worms are the best. Look at that. That's, oh, there's a, he doesn't want the picture. I got him in the back of the mouth on tilapia. Oh, he's bleeding a bit. I gotta get him out. I gotta put him back in the water real quick. I'll be right back. I was able to get the hook out with my finger. It was at the back of the jaw right there, but I was able to get it out with the finger. Anyways, I'm gonna put him back real quick. There he goes. You know, I could have done a better placement, but you know, he had to get back in the water. He was bleeding a bit. Bass number 5. Once again, there goes the worm being ripped right off. Well, okay, maybe it can last another bass or two, but as you can see with the technique, I'm just kind of letting it dead stick for a bit along the banks, just letting it fall to the bottom and kind of just letting it sit there with some minimal twitches to mimic a dying bait fish. It's working. Caught 5 bass so far around the banks. We're gonna keep going. Right here. This might be the last fish of the video. Oop. Yeah, I'll take him. Number 6 on the wacky rig. And once again, I lost the worm. You know, that pretty much describes its durability. Yeah, it's a small little guy. Let me go ahead and get my pliers. Let me get him unhooked real quick and put him back. See, there goes another worm right there. Anyways, I'm just gonna place him back. There you go. All right, I'm gonna conclude the video. I'm just gonna walk down back to my truck down there and talk about the worm and give you guys my overall thoughts and review. All right, everyone, so it's time to give my overall review of the Crush City Pigstick stickworm. So it's a pretty nice worm. I just want to say I do like the presentation and the action, but the only issue about this worm, even though I caught about 6 healthy bass, one issue that I have is its durability. It doesn't have the best durability. I feel like I have to replace a worm after every 2 bass. Sometimes after every bass, the worm would you know, rip right off, but I think that's why, you know, the worm has a soft body and a lot of action, because, you know, that's probably why it's, you know, not as durable compared to, you know, Yum Dingers and other brands, because of the action and the, you know, the presentation, just the overall feel of the worm. It's a great worm, you know, like was said, I do like the design, the rib cage design, its unique body and pattern, and the action is great, but just the only issue is just the durability. I pretty much had to go through almost a pack of black and blue and tilapia stick worms to catch 6 fish. Some of them just ripped right off. Some of them I had to replace after a few bass. But either way, I mean, overall, I think it's still a pretty good stick worm. If you want to give it a shot, go ahead. I do, like I said, I do like the presentation, the action, and just the overall look, the design of the worm. Just my only issue is just the durability. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off concluding this video. I'm gonna go back to my place and edit this and upload this video, and then I'll be back out for another video. I'm gonna do another Crush City lure video, and then after that I'm gonna get back to using lizards and creature baits. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this review. Again, caught about 6 bass on the Crush City Pigstick. I'm gonna come back later to use a different lure, and I'm gonna see what I can grab. But until then, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.